Hello everyone, it's Thursday. Okay, Childhood Story Week. I actually had a hard time thinking of this one because I wasn't sure of what stories I could tell or that you haven't heard already, or trying to remember one in general was hard actually. But I think I'm gonna go with one that happened in, I think, either 7th or 8th grade. I was on my way to honors band with Emily and Abby. We were all in the car, and we had to go to Washington County. So we're driving down Route 79, and all of a sudden the traffic just stops. And we don't know why, and there's like snow everywhere, and we were just kind of stuck there. So we had to, we were going to call the band director that we were going to visit, and tell him that we were going to be late. And somehow we found his phone number. Let me just tell you that the band director was blind. I don't know if that has to do with anything. We always just thought that was funny that he was blind. But, so we called him, and it was just kind of awkward because he really didn't know where we were, or who we were. So we were just kind of telling him, hey, we're going to be late even though you don't know who we are. But as we're stopped on the highway, this big trucker comes up and puts his window down and starts talking to us through the van. And he said something about how he has a newspaper in the side of his car. The parents that were driving us could beat us if we were if we were being bad. We're like, okay, thanks for the tip, creepy truck driver guy. I mean, you probably don't have any kids yourself, but you know what? If you want to use that newspaper to beat them, go right ahead. But we're okay in our car, so just roll along, put your window up, and keep driving. Yeah, so we finally made it to our band rehearsal, and that was that. Yeah, so I hope you guys found that as an interesting story. Not too much going on here at school. We had fire drill last night. Actually, it wasn't a fire drill. The fire alarm went off, and nobody knew what was going on because no one pulled the fire alarm. The RAs didn't plan a fire drill or anything, so we were all kind of standing outside confused. But that was the first time our whole dorm was together for a long time. I'm going home this weekend, so hopefully I'll get to see a vast majority of you all. Oh, speaking of you all, I was talking with some friends about the term y'all, and I was like, we don't get that much up there in Pittsburgh, like the y'all thing, and they're like, oh, what do you use? And I say, well, we have the term yins, and they looked at me very funny because they had never even heard of that before. I told them I didn't use it because I don't, but I think it's funny that everyone gets really confused when we talk about the word yins and all of our crazy words. I hope everyone's having a good week, and Megan, I will see you tomorrow.